Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Angela. Welcome to our Go Live today. I'm here today with Ilana Lee from UK as well to talk about our amazing digital business. So perhaps I'll introduce Iliana and she can tell you more about herself first. Iliana.
Hello, good evening, Angela. Thank you for having me tonight. I'm really glad to be part of this forum. I'm a mum of two and a stepmom of two on a very busy corporate job, and I'm running this digital business which has basically changed my life. But let's talk about it later in the live show. Um,
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm Angela. I'm recording this in UK at the moment. I'm originally from Singapore. I'm also a mom of two, and it has been such a blessing for me to have found this digital business and to meet amazing partners like Ileana. So I went on a search for a digital business because I was traveling a lot during my corporate job of over 18 years, missing many of my children's milestones. And, I just realized I couldn't miss any more of these precious milestones of my children. And I wanted to have the freedom to work anytime, anywhere, while providing for my family. So I invited Liana, who has also joined us about for this business, and I like her to share how she found this business, on why this digital business is different from other types of digital business. So please, Ileana.
Thank you. Of course, yes. My story is very colorful, I would say. I used I used to have a very senior corporate job for over 25 years. And when people say 9 to 5, my job was more of a 24/7. So when I had my firstborn,
Similar to mine.
yes, yeah. When
Yeah,
I
because
had
we,
my
we, we
firstborn,
work globally. So yeah, for me, I never say it's only 9 to 5. If I have to make a conference calls at midnight, I will do it anyway. Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was like. And I had this on-call phone right next to my head when I sleep, and people would call me with issues and emergencies, and it was my life. When I had my firstborn, unfortunately, I had to return to work 2 months later because
Oh,
I couldn't. I was the breadwinner at the time, and I couldn't afford to have any more maternity leave, unpaid maternity leave. And then last year, when I had my second child, my mindset was already different. I was looking for a change that could transfer this corporate environment into something more flexible, something that could help me be with my children and watch them grow, because like you, Angela, I missed so many milestones of my 8-year-old development, and I missed his first steps. He started walking whilst at the nursery. It was heartbreaking, really sad.
yeah,
So
that
last
is
year,
very, very sad. Yeah.
yeah. So last year I decided I'm going to put a stop to this, and I will do something different that could bring me joy and flexibility and time that I could spend with my children. And I was on a search for a few months. I went through online books. I went through cryptocurrency, property management, and you name it. I've tried it all. And then finally, I found this business. It just showed up on my Facebook feed, and I decided to give it a try. And that was probably about 7 months ago. And I do not regret a single step or second of that decision that I've made, Angela, because that has changed my life completely.
Yeah. So one of the things, you talked about before we started was, did you start something with Amazon as well? Because that was what I
Well,
really wanted to start with, because I think, everyone thought it's so easy to be, doing selling on as a Amazon FBA drop shipping. Uh, that sounded like a dream.
yeah. So yes, it was on Amazon, but it was something to do with electronic books. So you outsource the writing of the book to someone
Yes.
else, and you had to pay them. And I lost over £5,000 to that business, and I really,
Oh,
I really do not like to look back and remember it. But here we go. This business that we are currently in is so flexible that you can work at any time. For example, I have a young baby, 14 months old. I can't really do any work within the business during the day. I can do when I put him to sleep, and that's when I work. That's when I schedule my calls with other community members and my potential action takers and business partners, and it doesn't really take a lot of time during the day. It's so you can do
yeah,
it from anywhere in the world. Look, Angela, you
yeah,
live in the
yeah,
UK, then you go back to Singapore, you travel a lot.
exactly. Yeah. And
It
I
is
think what's really great is also the automation system that we have. We just do maybe 1 or 2 hours of work every day, and the back end it's done for us. That's what I love about it. There is no products to sell. There's no bugging of friends and family. That for me is the most incredible part. And the other thing that I really love is that we are affiliated with this incredible Japanese company that has very, very generous compensation. That's what makes it worthwhile. And I think something we didn't mention while we were chatting is that, both of us are really similar in our background, although we have different nationality. We are highly educated. We have MBA as well. So we have done a lot of research before jumping into this business. Yeah.
absolutely,
So I'm
yeah, yes. And just to those who are thinking about joining but are still on the fence, we have people from all over the world, and our community has currently over 165,000 members.
exactly.
um,
Yeah. And it's still
Angela and I,
growing.
yes, it is growing by the day. Angela and I have met in London by chance. We had,
Hmm.
for my followers, would remember that we had a huge gathering of business partners in London a few weeks back, and that's where I met Angela, and then we became friends and very close business partners. We share ideas, we chat, we talk on a regular basis, and what is better than that? I mean,
Yes.
this business provides the opportunity for people to connect very, very strongly, which is what I was looking for, and that's different from any other business. And I'm sure you agree, Angela, that in other businesses you work in a silo, you wouldn't really talk and connect with anybody else. Where here we're all together. There is an issue, we all get together, and we have talking groups on Facebook where we collectively make decisions and share ideas, and it's just amazing. I'm so happy and glad to be
Yeah.
part of this
Yeah.
community.
Yeah, for sure. I think what's really incredible is, okay, whether you're highly educated or you have zero skills or very little education, for me it's so empowering, and I feel so grateful to be able to mentor people with very little education, because with this business you basically need zero skills. The only thing we need is for you to be coachable, for you to be open-minded, because our system purely just offers a step-by-step instruction. When I first started the training, one of the things I thought was amusing initially was like they were teaching me how to copy and paste. That was one of the training module. I was like, why do you need to teach me how to copy and paste? And then I thought to myself, oh yes, this training platform is for people who have
For everyone.
zero skills. Yeah, zero tech skills. So whether you are 18 or 80, everyone can be, have the capability to start and learn this business as long as you are ready to be coachable. Yeah. And we don't look
Absolutely.
down on anyone. We don't think of any questions as being silly questions, because we're all here to learn. And I'm so pleased and glad to be able to help people, because helping people gives me nothing but more joy as well.
Absolutely. Makes you richer. It makes you feel part of this world, that you've given something back.
Exactly.
I really feel that way. And the other thing I want to mention, Angela, is that what's different from other businesses? Well, one of the main thing here is our training. Have you ever seen such a comprehensive training platform? I
Never.
haven't. And it's
Yeah,
all video based. It's really understandable, very easy to digest. It's the best thing ever, and people get trained very easily to start and get on with their own business activities. Also, I know, Angela, you mentioned automation earlier.
mm,
um, Automation, in the very literal meaning of that phrase, of that word, because everything is automated. We don't really have to do anything. You can
yeah,
go on holiday, enjoy yourself, go out for a drink, or
exactly,
meet with friends, and then you get your leads, and the
exactly.
system generates the income in the background.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
amazing. It's just that's where the world is going to. That's the future, and I'm glad so many people realize that our future is digitalization. That's where we're all
for
going to,
sure,
and sooner
for sure.
sooner rather than later, everyone will be I wouldn't say forced, but everyone would realize how important it is to digitalize most of our world habits and activities.
Yes, I mean, we should definitely leverage on artificial intelligence, all these automation. We shouldn't be afraid of them because it's there to improve our lives. For example, you were talking about training. So I mentioned that you did an MBA, I did an MBA as well.
Yeah.
And whatever I learned on social media marketing in my MBA class is completely obsolete. Whatever I'm learning on this training platform is way more valuable. In fact, the training platform that we are learning is so dynamic. It's being updated every single week. There's
Yeah.
no other way to learn because think about it. The professors in these university are not going to have the time to be active on all these different social media platforms. It could be TikTok, it could be Facebook, Instagram. They're not going to be able to keep the same pace as people like us because
Yeah.
we are the real users. So, as real users, we update the training platforms every single week, and that truly is the best way to learn.
Yes, and it's really fast paced. The
For sure.
the environment is very fast paced, so no one will be able to keep up to up to speed, to say. And also another thing that I would like to mention is we can use and implement this business and run it on any platform, any social media platform that you can think of. Um,
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
really, really flexible. And you can apply the same principle to Facebook that you apply to any other platforms, really.
Yeah, of course. And what I also love, I mean, one of the key factors of why I joined this business as well, I mean, apart from the training, the automation, it's really also about the compensation because no other job will give you an infinite amount of pension scheme. So with most
Exactly.
jobs, um, you when you leave your job, that's the end of your package or compensation you have with them. With
Yeah,
our business, we have the option to have an infinite compensation scheme. Yeah.
for life.
So the sky's
For
the
life.
limit for
Yeah.
life.
And for our
Exactly.
children. Yeah. And for our
Exactly.
children and for their children.
Exactly. So that to me, it's so valuable. I mean, that for me was the tipping point for me to really join this business because as I mentioned to you, I looked into so many other options. And what I also love about it is maybe some people think that in order to do a digital business, you have to be an influencer, you have to have lots of followers. It's
Or you have to have
dangerous and
experience.
risky. Yeah, you have experience. It's dangerous, it's risky, it's cryptocurrency. It is none of that. This is 100% legitimate business. We all pay taxes. For example, you are paying taxes in UK. I'm paying
Yeah.
taxes in Singapore, and we all know in these two countries, we have a very highly regarded legal system. So it's completely legal. Because obviously, the first thing I looked into it before I actually joined as well, is this a scam? And after I was able to speak to the Singapore office, then I was really assured that, this is not a scam. And when I got my first, payment directly into my bank account, I knew it wasn't a scam as well. So
No.
uh,
And just,
everyone
yeah,
should
maybe.
definitely check this out. Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. One thing to mention is that you have to register your business in the country you live in. Because, say, for
Yes.
example, we have business partners, part of our business from all over the world. I have business partners in South Africa, in the UK, in Europe, in Fiji, in the Solomon Islands, but my business is registered here. So you pay the taxes within the country you reside
Yeah. And
within.
and you see, so that's the amazing part about this business as well. So although I'm from Singapore, my first distributor is based in UK, so I'm able to reach people globally, right? So be it the US, Canada, or like for you, say for example, Solomon Islands, or even
Yeah.
countries like India. I mean, we are global. So that is why this is one of the most simplest and most scalable business. Yeah, that it's incredibly flexible. Uh, it's great for people who are both professionals or someone who wants to do it like a full-time job like me, or just someone who just want to have a little more for their family. So it's totally up to you. So how you're getting rewarded is obviously how much effort you put in.
Yes.
The sky
That's
is the
what.
limit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to mention that the earning has so much potential, and as Angela said, sky's the limit. People, this is actually true, because the more effort you put in, the more earning you will get back, and it increases by the month as well. So a lot of people are asking, what do you actually do? What is this business about? And I very often describe it within a sentence or two sentences, because it's a really simple and easy to do business. So basically, we are a franchise of a digital marketing business, and we plug into this automated system. We have many different income streams, which together, plugged into the automated system, generate income. And the automated system does all for us. It does the drop shipping, the selling, the managing, even does the maintenance of your website. I mean,
Exactly.
what other business would not ask you to pay for that? It's
Exactly.
amazing. Yes, it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So we are social digital marketers affiliated to this amazing Japanese company, 100% legit. And so if any of you are interested to check us out, you can see our link at the bottom. So you can just register on our website. We will be more than happy to answer any questions. There will be a free webinar which you can join and listen, not to just our testimonial, but to other people's testimonial. So we invite you to come and check it out. It's completely risk-free. It may or may not be for you, but why not take that chance? Because it has changed our lives, and we certainly hope it will change yours.
Absolutely, 100%. Or alternatively, if you would like to message us instead, and we can explain to you about the business concept and talk you through the different stages of the process of registration.
Yeah. So there will be some form of, like any other businesses, there'll be some form of investment, but it's completely flexible. So we can explain the different types of investment that you will be required. But you will see for yourself, the return and what's feasible for you. Like we mentioned, we are both, Ilana and myself, we were afraid that these were scams, but we made our own informed choice. So we also invite you to make your own informed choice. And we're just happy to be here to share with you this
Yeah.
amazing business. So we certainly hope you check us out.
And to help others as well. And just one more thing to mention, our registration fee is part of the 30 days bank guarantee. So if you are not happy and you have enough time to explore the business and see what the concept behind is, how it works, commissions and ranking system and our range of our products and everything, and if you decide it's not a good fit, you can always ask for a refund within
Yeah.
30 days.
So, yeah, 30-day refund. So we are very confident that for anyone who, had decided not to join, they always come back to us. So, but anyway,
They always come back, don't they? That's
yeah, they
actually
do.
true. That's actually
They,
true.
yeah, they do. So I think everyone should. So I will tell you. In fact, I was one of those. So I refunded and I came back because I was a little bit skeptical initially, and then finally I did search around a little bit more, and after a while I decided, okay, it's not risky at all, and I'm so glad I'm doing this. So we invite you, just check us out. So both our websites are here. Connect with us. So we'll be more than happy to speak to you. Okay, thank you.
Thank
So
you very much
so
for watching tonight.
yes, thank you. Yeah. So let us know. We hope to see you on the other side.
We really want to see you on the other side, and that's the side of success, everybody.
Yeah. All right then. Bye.
Bye.